Hello, YouTube. Trying to get you to sit still here. Relax. Dave in Kentucky. We're going to get a shave today, and we are going to use Stirling Smokey Grapefruit. And I will be using my Graydog Quilt brush. And I wish the lighting was better for y'all, because this is an astounding brush. There, is that better? I hold it over here. It's got a brown synthetic Maggard's knot. All right, get back in your seats. All right, so wasn't going to do a video today, and then I thought, you know what, let's do one. Because I got a couple things in. Did not, you notice, do my lather yet. I'll do that right here on camera so you can see what my overload of soap is. I keep looking. I got these two things in, and they came from an estate of a member that I had interactions with and so forth. You know, almost a friend. And that's something we'll get into. I think that term friend is thrown around a lot, kind of casually on forums. Anyway, getting back to this, the estate's being handled by a member for the member that passed away, for his widow and the family. And so what I got in was something that Ed was hunting for me. I had a Williams mug. I was looking for one for another member, and Ed helped me get that because he's from Canada and they are only made in Canada. And he knew I was looking for a backup, and he said, hey, I found this other one too, really cheap. But I don't have one. I said, I'll just keep it for yourself then. So anyway, I had purchased another razor that I had sold him some time ago. This might be a longer video, just warning up front. Anyway, and I had asked about the Williams mug, and I was told that it wasn't in the box of huge box of stuff. Well, another box arrived. The member said, hey Dave, that mug showed up. You've been real good. I'm going to just send this to you. Thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate that. There was also a couple razors that were being looked at by somebody up in Canada, and if the one they passed on, I told them, you know what, I'll take that. It's an executive set, has the ostrich leather. It's in a very, very nice shape. When you pop it open, you have the razor, and we'll get into the dating of it. It has a steptic over here, this mirror, you grab here, pops out, and behind that mirror are a couple, and I don't know, that it's probably not period correct, that's what we'll get into. And you lean it down here and you can shave with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that back, close that. We'll take the razor out, and let me set that aside. So there's the razor. It's the executive set. It looks very much like the 4th generation Aristocrat I had, but this is made in USA, and from what I have read, a lot of debate about it. Under here you'll see patent numbers, package, in package, or on package. And what you see over there is whether the word package is spelled out or it just says PKG, indicates whether it's a 49 or it's a 49 or 50. So this one has the on PKG. So this may be, it was sold to me as a 49 set. It could be a 49 or 50. I don't know. I don't get into all those detail things. I'm going to pop a Wizamet blade in it while we're talking. So I thought I'd just do a video today. Kind of thinking about Ed and his family. Sorry for their loss. It's several months have gone by. I forget when it was it took place, and I got the other razor. And hope that they are finding peace and some comfort. and enjoying the memories. So that gets into, let me go ahead and got the blade set there. Let me wet the face, start loading the brush here. I know I don't do all the... Okay, so wet the synthetic brush. Nothing in there, and I'm just going to load from the tub. Where are we at? 29, 30 seconds. And I'll load it there. If I'm not getting a lot of on the brush, I feel like it's kind of dry, make it a little water, just dip it under the slightly running water and load. Just a dab more water there. The idea is I'm not really trying to load it, make the lather in the tub, but at times that's what happens. You know, as you get the brush damp enough to extract soap into the brush, you end up making some in there. People call that proto-lather. And I'll grab that and put it on my face sometimes. All right, another 12 seconds or so. Typically, I might have added just a touch more water to this too. All right, so there we are. Water in my face again, just to have it damp. Grab the soap out of here. Kind of rinse it off the sides of the tub. It gets all over the tub, so I do rinse it a little bit, try to keep it clean. And we'll set that aside for now. And start loading. So now this is close to what we're wanting, but it's pretty pasty. And then we start adding some water to it. So, yeah, I might refer to Ed as a friend. But again, I was thinking to myself, you know, that term is really thrown around very loosely on a forum. You know, Ed and I had interactions on the forum, private messages. Had purchases or sales to each other. But really, how much did we know about each other? And for that matter, others on a forum, as far as what their values are. And because, you know, and this isn't to minimize interactions that I have with people on a forum, but until you meet them and really get to know them on a personal level, they're not really a true definition of a friend to me in my book. And again, that's not minimizing the interactions, but it's more of an acquaintance, really, isn't it? I don't mean to get so deep and philosophical on a early morning on a Saturday. 5-ish. I don't know what time it is. Anyway, there's our lather. I mean, I have very, very close, what I call friends. And they are ones that I know would give their life for me, actually. And I wouldn't hesitate to give my life for them. Now, that's a friend. That's someone you know their values, their standards of living, and not standard as far as economical, but it's just you know them on a much more intimate, personal level. I think you know what I'm talking about, YouTube. finish and everything on this razor for its age, whether it's 72 years old or 73, is just beautiful. The movement of the, it just feels solid. The movements all feel much more substantial than a regular super speed or adjustable whatever. So Ed was certainly a great person, an acquaintance to me on a forum, but I would say this to Sam, who I know has shared meals, been to each other's homes and stuff. He was a friend to Ed. That's a friend. He knew him on a personal level. What I knew about Ed, I liked. He was a stand-up guy, man of his word. Wasn't hypocritical, like some people you meet. He had impeccable taste in razors and took care of his equipment. He didn't like drama, avoided conflict, but wasn't afraid of it. Great guy. And left too early. Such as imperfection and health, etc. Alright, let's go across the grain. Feels very smooth with this new Wizamet blade. Of course, this is a made in USA. Unlike the Aristocrat that I had that was a made in England. Personally, this one feels like it shaves better to me. I know that the made in Englands are highly sought after. Soap is slick. It was sliding when I was trying to pull my skin there. So very happy to get this at a very reasonable price too. And to have a piece from Ed's collection. The other razor I got, I had sold to him, and it was a slim adjustable. It was my birth year and quarter, and I had had it done by Delta Echo in their Cubano colors. Really nice razor. But it just didn't shave as good for some reason to me as a birth year different quarter razor that I had. So it was 64J. It's a J3. I have a J, I don't know, 2 or 4 or something, but it I'm not crazy about their shaves anyway, but that one shaves better. And so I ended up selling it to Ed, sending it to Canada, but I got it back when he passed away. And when I shaved with it, I remembered why I sold it. I didn't care for the shave of it, but I held on to it because it was Ed's. Now I could let that go, perhaps. I may sell it because I'll have this. This is a beautiful shave right now. Very happy to have this one and something to remember Ed by. I'll move this limb onto someone that would appreciate it more than me. Delta Echo is not doing their gun coating anymore. There are others that do it, but I think Delta Echo really had it perfected better than anybody. All right, that was great. Let's get a quick rinse. Oh, wow. That is a great close shave. And now I am locked and loaded for my Wednesday Williams shaves and other Williams shaves. I noticed this one here, the one I had has got, probably can't pick it up there, but this one's just a little more faded, but all the writing's there, it's all identical. It's some great Costa Rican coffee that I roasted myself, and very fresh because I ground it right before I brewed it. So there you have it, the executive set. And yes, I am extremely pleased with this. For a two-sided thingy, as Fuzzy would say. Glad to have this. Glad to have it to remember Ed and my interactions with him, and wishing the best for his family as they have to move on without him. Anyway, as far as the period correct blades and all that stuff, people get into all that. Supposedly this is for the 49, the blue would be for the 50, which this is, I don't know. I don't care. Love the razor. So appreciate you guys watching. I think keep bumping up slowly with the subscribers. We're at 212, getting very close, and anxious to send a Stirling set off to somebody when we do a drawing after we hit 250. So look forward to that, having fun with seeing the growth of the channel. Not worried about it, not going to monetize, never going to do that. Just glad that some people are enjoying watching me document some of my older razors. So this is not quite as old as some of the stuff that I do. But very happy to have it because it's a special set. In that executive set, it's hard to find, rare, usually goes for crazy money, which I'm not willing to spend. So thank you, Sam, for passing on a great deal and a good thing to remember Ed by. Dave in Kentucky, be kind to each other, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the forum.